Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Do You Internet? Joining us today is a bevy of new faces and one familiar one as well. First up, they are the one who tried to keep the for Facebook. Unfortunately, the android in charge didn't listen. It's Shiva.
Hello, hello, hello. I guess my name is Shiva underscore goddess. I'm very looking forward to having fun here, and hopefully I am not the one missing brain cells today.
Next up, a repeat customer from a different game show last year. Don't worry, I won't ask you to sing a national anthem this time around. It's game.
Hi, I still don't know the national anthem. Let's go.
Next up, the first to have a Triforce tattoo, and all gamers since are just copying off of him and his coolness. It's Patrick, aka Zelda
That,
Freak.
that is true. Everyone copies me. Unbelievable. Hello, everybody.
And finally, co-winner of last year's event. Can he take a win all for himself, or will he surrender his half of the crown today? It's Brian, aka Cosmic Zeta.
Hi, I profit off of other people's wins.
And I am your host for this game show, Gamra Zillikong. You can call me Nathan Nathan. Let's get ready to find out who is the ultimate meme lord of this group. First up, we're going to go ahead and begin our game with Am I Old? In this round, our contestants will be using Price is Right rules as they try to guess the age of a meme without going over. Closest to the proper age is the one who wins that selection. Let's go ahead and see our first meme over here with Bad Luck Brian.
God.
Oh,
Wait, me?
Ooh.
Shiva, how old do you think this meme is?
I remember seeing this back in college, and that was back in the 08s. So I'm gonna say this is about. I'll say 2008.
Okay. Game.
I want to go with the classic 07, 2007.
Okay, we got a 2008 and a 2007 now. Patrick?
I'm gonna go not as long ago. I'm gonna say like 2010.
Okay. The one who shares the name with us, Brian.
I mean,
You gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. It's part of the name.
I have to get it right.
Or you have to change your
have-
name.
Yeah, that's so true. So true. I'm gonna go with 2009.
All very close.
We got 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. The age of this is 12 years. It is from 2012. And yes,
I don't believe that.
I could have sworn I saw that back in college. Dang.
but yes, you are all over the age. Everyone thought this was older than it actually is. Being
Dang.
a meme that started in 2012. No one gets points for this. Let's see if you are all better now, as you try to figure out the distracted boyfriend meme age. I'll go ahead and reverse order this time. Brian, you first.
Confidently 2014.
All right. Patrick.
Um, I didn't see this meme until like recently, so it's gonna be a tough one for me. But I'm gonna go like super recent and say like 2021.
Okay, we got 2014, 2021. Quite a bit different there. Game.
I want to go for the 2020s.
Which one of the 2020s? Just 2020?
Oh, 2020, yeah, just 2020. My bad. Should have said that. Just was fight.
Okay. Shiva.
I'm gonna say 2018 on this one because I know this has been around for a while. I'm gonna say 2018.
All right. So we have 2017, 2021, 2020, and 2018. The meme.
2014.
Sorry, 2014. Okay, 2017.
So bad.
Oh man.
I believe
feel
we
like
have someone
I've
who's
been
actually close to this without going over for Shiva.
I think it's me. Yeah!
Wow!
You'll go ahead and get the point for this round, as we can see that this meme is 7 years old, being from 2017. Next up on the list. This is fine.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shiva, you were closest last time. You get to start again.
This is fine. It's been around for a bit. I think I'm gonna say the same answer, 2018, because it's been around for a bit.
Patrick.
I'm gonna say 2016.
Brian.
I'm gonna go 2015.
A bit older there. Game.
I actually was gonna go for 2014 with this one.
2014? Alright.
Yep.
And the actual age for This Is Fine is 11 years from 2013. The closest in this case is Game. Good job.
Wow!
This whole thing is fine. Don't worry. Everything's fine right now. Don't worry about anything as we go with the mocking SpongeBob meme.
Oh no!
Do we count when the episode aired or when
This one does have
specifically
2
made?
answers, so you can get 2 points. I will go ahead and ask you all to name. I give the year for original animation and when this became a popular meme. We'll go ahead and start with Game.
I think animation-wise, this came out in 2004. As a meme, that was a bit more recent, but not that recent. I want to say 2016.
Patrick.
I'm gonna say the original was 2002, and then it became a meme. I'll go with 2015.
Alright. Brian.
I'm gonna say, as an animation, this came out in 2005, and that the meme came out in 2014.
Shiva.
You got my Achilles heel. I am the person who cares the least about SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm like, crap. So I know nothing about SpongeBob. My brother does. So I'm gonna say that this came out. I'll say 2003. Why not? And as for the meme itself, it's been around for a bit. I'll say 2015.
Alright. We have 2 with 2015. That is allowed. I never said you can't pick the same year as each other.
Oh.
I am just throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks.
That's fair.
And I will say, this episode is a lot more recent than all of you guessed.
Really?
Oh,
The original episode, animation for this episode, is from 2012.
oh, really?
shit.
And the first time this was used for a meme was in 2017.
Damn.
which I believe also means you all went over as well.
Yeah.
How old is this guy?
SpongeBob for late 90s.
I was making a joke with Matt the other day because he made a reference to the episode of the bubbles, the whole like first you land on your knee, don't forget that, then you do this and do all that, and that was like around like beginnings of the 2000s when it aired, and I was like, whew.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I'll go ahead and do it for this first round, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a wonderful, relaxing trip to whatever memes we want to scroll through during this upcoming ad break. And welcome back from that special ad break. I hope everyone made sure to have a fun time checking out even more vintage classic memes that make you feel older when you realize how long they've been around. But hey, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to fresh news starter things with this second round, Meme Lords. We're going to go ahead and have all of our contestants get some prompts to help them figure out what kind of memes they want to make. Some new ones we're going to be making sure get popular out on the internet now. They'll all have a minute to draw on MS Paint, whatever this prompt is, and the best meme is the one that gets the point. We're definitely going to get points this time around. And as we go ahead and begin things with Trust No One Falls. Timer starts now. Trust no one falls. Who do you trust, everyone? Do you trust the people closest to you? Do you trust your animals, your pets, your best friends? Do you trust yourself? Because I certainly don't always trust myself, especially after a good payday and seeing something interesting on my wish list is available. That's the worst time to trust myself. That's when you have to hide your card, buried in a time capsule that you won't be able to see for another 10 years. My cat understands, don't you, Sunday? My cat definitely nodded in agreement to me. Don't worry about anything. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, everyone. Alright, everyone, go ahead. Go ahead and post your results. Alright, game. Yours is quite intriguing. It looks like a reference to another wonderful meme where you should trust no one, not even yourself. That's a nice one. That's a nice throwback there. Shiva. What am I looking at? It looks like a bat and a burrito being knocked down.
It was an attempt at an orange cat staring off the distance. I trust no one, then flopping over.
All right. You get points for effort at least. They're not points that are being counted, but they're points nonetheless. Patrick. Is the person... Oh, I see a little bit of a hee-hee moment going on here.
Certified hee-hee moment.
Oh, and quite a distance beyond. Ah, I see. Stepping away to not get the trust fall.
Yes.
Brian, I see that you had a similar line of thinking to game. Another throwback to that classic meme.
But as you can see, I put an actual waterfall.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the blue in the back was. I thought that was like a trampoline or something. Who do I pick here? Who... I think I have to give the points to game. Trust no one, not even your fall. Alright, next prompt, everyone. Chef cannot cook. Timer starts now. Oh, Sunday, do you want to make your appearance on screen? Or are you attacking my legs? It's the wonderful co-host for all these game shows and sometimes streams as well. Look, Sunday, you're on a game show right now. How do you feel about this? Can you cook? No, of course not. If you could, you wouldn't be having me pour your food into your dish for you every day. How do you feel about a chef that cannot cook? How do you feel about these drawings on the side? You seem very indifferent right now. Are you okay?
I wish I had my stylus so bad.
Alright, here you go. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, throw them out the window.
Oh, I'm actually kind of proud of mine.
Alright, game. I like the line art on this. I like the bit of text as well. The skull coming out of the pot, very much like you'd see in like a cartoon or an anime, or when it shows that someone just did not make a good dish at all. It might be poisonous. That chef cannot cook shit at all. Shiva, can you show yours next?
Oh, nice callback.
Like I like the Simpsons thing going on. I believe that's because of the hair. I'm assuming that's Homer.
It could be Homer, it could be a duck. We don't know.
Oh, you could be correct if it was a duck because we could be duck instead of dough. Just the duck.
Yeah, that's... You know, I can trust a duck to cook, but I can't trust Homer to cook. That's nice. I like the extra colors added on. Alright. Patrick, can you show yours now?
Okay. I didn't have a lot of time with the text. I apologize.
You're good. It's raw. I can't cook. Is that supposed to be Chef Gordon Ramsay?
Yes, it is.
It's fucking raw. Thank you very much. Alright, and Brian.
I apologize for my creative, me being a prodigy and all.
That is... Are those supposed to be tongs, or does the hand just branch out
It's
like
a
that?
zoom in. It's a zoom in.
Oh, okay, I see.
So you can actually see the food.
I will say, the rough attempt at doing a face multiple times, as well as a body, does give a better image of the spares somehow. I think... Game, yours was nice, but I think I'm giving to that look of the spare and the Edward Scissorhands going on right here. Brian, you get the point.
Yay! I'm on the board.
Alright, that means our next prompt is up. Happiness? Alright, timer starts now. Time. Throw out your computers, never look back. Continue your pursuits of joy. But before you do all that, we do actually need to finish this. Let's go ahead and let's have Brian show off his wonderful meme first.
I didn't really do a whole lot.
No,
I started, and then suddenly it was like 10 seconds, and I'm like, what happened here?
That's just two guys.
It's just two guys,
Sometimes your gross happiness,
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's it's a picture worth 1,000 words.
I'll have to figure out what those 1,000 words are later. Patrick?
Okay.
Aw.
Just a big smiling face. Am I happiness?
That is a work of art.
That's a good contender right there. Shiva?
Okay.
Is this happiness?
Oh,
one,
a throwback
too.
to another
Yeah.
classic meme here. Is this a horse? Oh, I don't know if that's happiness either. It's a nice attempt at least. And game, can we see yours now?
Oh my god.
Uh,
That is a that's a nice one. Just a tired person looking at a picture of a cat.
When'd you get my selfie?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a tough time picking between Patrick's and Games, because I think they're both really good for different reasons. I'll just give you both a point.
Yay!
No!
Alright, which means we're gonna be ending this round and coming to our next commercial break with a three-way tie for last between Shiva, Patrick, and Brian. And up by 2 points is Game. It's still anyone's game to win as we go ahead and take this commercial break right here, everyone. And welcome back, everyone. Let's get ready for our final round of the game. Web diagnoses. In this round, our contestants will be given a list of different symptoms that a patient is feeling. Everyone's going to have to go ahead and tell me what illness, what condition is being struck upon the patient, and their best imitation of a WebMD. Everyone, let's go ahead and get started now with our first list here. Our patient is currently weak in the knees, has bad beats, and sinus pressure. Patrick, what's wrong with the patient?
Gonna say that this patient, especially because they're weak in the knees, I think they have arrow to the knee syndrome. Very, very bad disease.
Oh, it's gonna have to end their adventuring days.
Yeah, I think so.
Shiva, what do you think?
They have the bad beats. I'm going to diagnose them with DDR despair.
DDR despair, oh. Exactly what I feel when I even try to do easy on a DDR machine. Game?
Seeing the patient has weakened the knees, bad beats, and sinus pressure, I would like to return the response of WebMD does not replace the doctor. If you're suffering from intense pains or symptoms, please do see a real doctor.
Alright, but what is your theory on what's happening here?
Oh,
Crickets.
Alright. Thank you for your answer and your explanation. Brian?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. Weak in the knees, bad beat, sinus pressure. You have love sickness. That only happens around February. It is. You will be stuck in bed thinking about your crush for a few weeks. I'm sad to say it is, life-threatening. So, go see a doctor, maybe, not me. I don't want your disease. Get it away from me.
A lengthy explanation to help the patient understand what's going on as well. Although you did also refer the patient to a doctor, just like Game did.
So, what are you going to do about it?
So we have arrow to the knees, DDR despair, go see a real doctor, and love sickness. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this... I can't say it's love sickness because this is obviously in April. So why would love sickness be happening now? Well, this is tough. I'm going to go ahead and give it to DDR despair.
Yeah.
that was a good one.
not gonna lie, I was panicking because Patrick took my arrow to the knee.
I helped you out.
Alright. Next up. Our patient is currently exhibiting uncontrollable coughing, Nicolas Cage impressions, and elbow soreness. Brian, what's wrong?
Well, uncontrollable coughing, the Nicolas Cage impressions are very concerning. All of this leads me to believe that this is, terrible acting syndrome. Once you get it, it is extremely hard to live with it.
Oh, yet another fatal disease, unfortunately. Shiva.
With the uncontrollable coughing, especially with the Nicolas Cage impressions, and the elbow soreness could be a side effect of the top two. I'm going to diagnose this patient with a bee clot, because the bees!
No, not the bees!
He didn't close his mouth fast enough that they just went into his throat, and the elbow soreness from trying to claw them out of his throat.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Stay away from the bees.
Never been sicker since meeting the Wicker. Alright, one of our doctors has just left the facility temporarily, I assume. So, Patrick, can you go ahead and name the illness that's going on?
So, with the uncontrollable coughing and the elbow soreness, that's from sitting like a gremlin. And then the Nicolas Cage impressions, this is a Dead by Daylight player, which is an uncurable disease. You can't get away from it.
Just gotta
It's fatal,
sit like
I think.
a gremlin. Yeah, it's unfortunately a fatal disease that so many people are suffering through right now. A few of our friends and associates also having this terrible disease. Game, I believe that just leaves you. Dr. Game, what is going on?
Well, I was also going to prescribe the Dead by Daylight disease, but upon closer inspection of this case in specific, I realized that it's a dead giveaway for Ghost Rider withdrawal. You just watched the first Ghost Rider and thought it was pretty cool. You enjoyed it. But then you watched the second one, and now you don't know what to think. You're on the ground begging for there to be a remake or some sort of, change, but you're not getting anything, and you're out of voice. And all you can do is try to impress Nicolas Cage yourself.
Ah, thank you. We prefer not to speak of the second Ghost Rider movie, though. I'm going to go ahead and give this... Say that the person who's probably accurate about this is Patrick. We have to go ahead and let all of our friends that have this terrible sickness know what's going on and try to find a way to save them from such a disease. But in the meantime, we have another patient who is currently exhibiting banana nose, horse throat, horse lips, and horse banana. Game, what is wrong with the patient?
I see that they have suffered from horsing around too much on a banana boat. I recommend 5 to 6 weeks of rest and abstinence from bananas and horses.
Oh, very prompt diagnosis and also given a cure, and that's nice. That's nice. Brian.
Well, I have to go the pure WebMD route. They're dead.
Oh, they're just
Like-
suffering from deceased.
Death. Yeah, they're just dead. They're either dead or they're gonna die.
Okay.
There's no cure. Good luck. And yeah,
All right. Well, that's bad news for the patient. Don't know how to escort them out now.
I never said I had good news.
Hey, true enough, true enough. Shiva?
It is with my most professional opinion that I do believe that the patient is suffering from minion withdrawal that can only be solved by watching Despicable Me 4 in theaters coming soon.
Oh, throwing out an advertisement as well. Unfortunately, they're not giving us any money, so I don't know how well that's going to go.
I know.
Hey, maybe someone gets a free Minions 4... No, Minions? Despicable Me 4 ticket out of it.
It's 4.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dr. Patrick.
This person was in an unfortunate accident. They were wearing a banana suit and got trampled by a horse. That's my medical. That's just my guess.
Unfortunate when that happens. I remember that Tuesday like it was a few weeks ago myself. It happens more often than you think.
Quite.
Alright. I will say, it was a strong start to things with Dr. Game's diagnosis that seemed pretty accurate, but upon further note of the patients and their lack of movement and all the flies around them, I think Dr. Brian is correct, actually. This person's just fucking dead.
Happens to the best of us.
Really does.
Alright, now we have our last patient, who is currently suffering through cat scratch fever, sickle mode, boiling boils, and a broken leg. Shiva. Dr. Shiva, what's wrong?
What's wrong? I'd have to say, it's that time of the month.
Oh, I've heard things get very harsh around that time. I didn't think broken legs were just a monthly thing.
I didn't say it was my broken leg.
You're not fair. Oh, Patrick.
I hate to say this, but I think this person has speedrunneritis. They're just going too fast, breaking their leg. It's just all these symptoms just fit into going too fast in games.
Oh, I see. But it's okay, because going sickle mode and getting that cat scratch fever saves them a couple frames, which really helps in the long run.
It does.
Dr. Brian?
Well, cat scratch fever, sicko mode, boils, and a broken leg. I mean, it's obvious. They have ligma. And everyone knows ligma.
Steve Jobs died from ligma.
Exactly. These are the symptoms that Steve Jobs had.
I appreciate this diagnosis.
You only have a month to live.
Oh, Game? Dr. Game.
I have no good way of saying this, but they are currently suffering through what is known as the fanfic symptom. They are currently reading a fanfic of their favorite OTP, and it's the most slow burn fanfic that's ever has been written before. They broke their leg from just how much they just, when you shake your leg, trying to get those two characters to kiss, but they're barely holding hands. They're just the anxiety, everything. They're going sicko mode, for God's sake. It's terminal in most cases. That's because the next page they're gonna read, the fanfic has not been updated for more than a year. It's over for them. I'm sorry.
So sad.
So sad.
Cry every time.
I really wanted to give the points to Ligma because that fits the game show overall. I think I'm giving it to fanficitis instead, though. Good job, Dr. Game.
Hey, Game, the new chapter just got dropped.
Oh!
They're holding hands.
The only cure.
Oh no.
And that'll go ahead and do it for this game. tallying of the points, I can see that it is clear who is the winner. Everyone else tied for second place. Congratulations on being the new meme lord for this game show, Game Kind.
Let's go game kind.
Yeah, baby, it's what I'm for. It's all about. Woo!
You are the ultimate meme lord, and thank you for giving that brief thing to go ahead and see a real doctor so we don't get sued. But I'll go ahead and do it for Do You Internet. Hope everyone had a fantastic time, and thank you all for watching and showing on up. Go ahead and be your ultimate meme lord self as well, everyone. Goodbye now.
Bye.